Hey guys, welcome to Tire Series 7, and I'm reviewing this, which is the Marvel Legends series Vintage Kenner styled Spider-Man and Hulk action figures. So really cool, really blessed. Picked these up today, and these are very neat. And honestly, I just love the packaging on these so much. You got the kind of old school looking Marvel Legends logo. You got this really cool artwork for Hulk, the Incredible Hulk there, nice looking Hulk. And then you got these yellow that mixed in with the blue. And then for Spider-Man, you got some webs mixed in with a city background, the classic Amazing Spider-Man logo. And these also have 4 up, and then on bottom down here you can see the very, very cool Kenner logo. I'm so surprised they actually put the Kenner logo on that. That is so cool. I feel like most people watching this are going to be familiar with Kenner, but in case you are not, Kenner is an action figure company, or an old action figure company that used to do action figures. Going to turn the flashback off here, but it used to do action figures back in the day. They were notable for the Superpower lines and most of the DC lines and the infamous or famous Marvel Secret Wars line. And I believe like in the late 90s, Kenner was bought by Hasbro, and for a short time Hasbro actually made DC action figures after that, but eventually that went to Mattel, now Spin Master McFarlane, and Marvel, or Hasbro, eventually just continued making Marvel. And at some point Marvel, I think, went to Toy Biz, and I think Hasbro bought them too, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Toy Biz may have just went out of business. But yeah, on the back here we have these little areas that you can cut off and turn into trading cards, and they have some cool artwork, and you have 2 bios back there, and then you can see all the legal information. So yeah, let's open this up. So here we have them out of packaging, and I gotta say, I really love the design that they chose to go with here for Hulk's head, because it looks really unique. And it looks really angry, trying to get the flash to, as you can see, it looks really angry there. I like how they did the eyes, so you can actually see the pupil. He's got this kind of angry face, but I'm more impressed with the hair. It's longer, and it's just kind of different from a lot of the Hulk head sculpts I've seen in recent years, so I really like that. I also love how bright green he is, very classic Hulk looking there. He's also got a lot of muscles, huge arms. He's got this fisted arm here, and a grip hand, so you could probably put a pipe or something in there. Then I like how you can see the ripped costume, and he has the bright purple classic pants, which are really cool, and again, more rips on them, and he's got some green there and some peg holes, and he just overall looks very cool. Moving on to Spider-Man. Spider-Man is a little bit more detailed. As you can see, he has these very intricate webbing design that goes all around his suit and even on his boots there. And he has the classic Spider-Man symbol there, and he's got his Spider-Man eyes, iconic kind of design there. It's kind of funny because to look at these eyes, they almost look painted on, but the eyes themselves are actually molded. Let me see if I can get to focus a little bit better. There we go. But they almost look painted, but they're molded a little bit. And then he has more of that spider webbing detail, and you can see how the spider webbing gets so small, like right around his neck. It's just really impressive me, and very much looks like classic Spidey. He's got the red spider on the back, which is very cool. And then moving down on his boots, you can see that, and he also has some peg holes, which are pretty cool. Now, in terms of articulation, they look to be almost identical at 5 points, but they are a little bit different. We'll start off with Hulk first. And basically, Hulk has a free 60 at the head, free 60 at the arms, and the legs forwards and back. So basically, 5 points of articulation there. And now let's go with Spider-Man. Spider-Man has about 9 points of articulation. So he's got a free 60 at the head, he's got free 60 arms, and he's got a free 60 here at this kind of like wrist cut, which is really cool and allows him to do more of a webbing pose. And then his legs go forwards and backwards, and he also has a free 60. Does he have a free 60 at the boot? Let me see. So I can't get a turn, but there definitely is a cut here. So I believe this is intended to turn. It might just be mine, but this definitely, I believe, was intended to have 9 points of articulation. I could probably get a turn, I just don't want to risk napping it. Here's a comparison with the 4-inch Spider-Man that came out a couple years ago, the Sinister 6-pack. As you can see, he's a little bit taller than Hulk, and he's definitely taller than this retro Spidey. This figure is about 4 inches, so these are probably about 3.75 inch to about maybe not 2 inch, but maybe about 3 inches. And then here's a comparison with a 6-inch Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Man. I love that they put the Kenner name on these. I just think it's so cool and so classic, and you know, I definitely miss when they made those 4-inch action figures / 3.75 inch, so it's a nice way to kind of tie into that too. And overall, I think these are really neat. Thanks for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe.